Welcome back. I hope you didn't miss me much, because here I am, back with fresh content. And the subject for this reading will be "We are grateful to have you here, and this is why." So basically, I was thinking about a subject for the cards that would be the best one, that would make you feel grateful for yourself. And this is what I came up with as I was feeling through the questions and the potential topics for discussion. And yeah, I'd like this video to be a reminder of yourself, of the fact that all that you seek, chase, or want is actually already inside of you. And I'd like you to invite the possibility that maybe you're just not yet aware of the things that you are trying to seek or to cultivate. Or one thing specifically, all the things that you see in people and you admire is like extremely admire, that's actually your traits you perhaps have suppressed, or were in a point of life in which you separated yourself from these traits, and you're actually recognizing them in other people or characters, I don't know, just because they are really yours. And I was thinking, let's remind people of that. That would be really nice. So I've got here 4 piles, as you can see. The first pile will be this lapis stone. The second one will be this rose quartz. The third one will be opalite. And the fourth one will be this agate stone. Okay, so take your time, pause the video, relax, feel your way through the reading, and pick what resonates and leave the rest. This is a general reading, and I would expect that perhaps not everything is gonna resonate as I'd like it to be, but please be open, please be receptive to the messages, and let's begin. Hello, my first pile. If you've chosen this stone, lapis, I guess it's called, this reading is for you. We've got here these 2 cards that are the first ones that I'm gonna explain to you right now. The 10 of Swords and the 6 of Wands with the words completion and success. With this first card, I felt that you are a part of a family. You could come from a family that had multiple kids, and you basically could have a lot of sisters or brothers. For some of you. For others, it could be that you are living with a multitude of people, like a group of people. You could be also working. This could be your co-workers, but your attitude towards them could be of some sort of close friends, or they're your friends. You could be surrounded with you could be surrounded by a group of people most of the time, sorry. With the success card here, I see you as someone who is very resourceful, who is very fond of helping others. I see that connection with the first card, it being you like to help, you like to give a helping hand to the people that surround you. If I'm talking about for example, as I said, your sisters or brothers or siblings, you're a person that likes to help them, you like to unite them, you like to be a part of this group that is very beneficial. I'll refer to it as the group because yeah, lots of possibilities here with this card, but I see a multitude of stuff. You can have a lot of people surrounding you, close people. These aren't as many as like more than 10, for example, but they could be a group of people. I sense that with this card, and I see you wanting these people to succeed. I see you as a person that if they are working in a group, they are working in a um, work setup. You are a person that is very socially oriented, community based. You like to see the collective, to see this group of people succeed, and you wish the best for them. By the way, I see you as a very strong person. Why I have that impression, I'm gonna tell you later, but it's not random that I got here the Sun card, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Moon. I'd like to refer to you as a person that is trying to bring the best in people. I see you as a very positive person that likes to bring only positivity to the table. You could be a very outgoing person. You draw a lot of attention to yourself, and basically your contribution to the group or to the people around you, as I said, why we are grateful, it's because you are brightening the day for so many with the Sun card. I feel as though, for example, if it's a rainy day, or it's let's say something happened amongst people that made them really upset or pessimistic, you could be that person that comes in and makes a joke and makes everyone forget about their issues, or you're like that soul of the group, you know. You can brighten the atmosphere with your presence, and I see people laughing. I see you having a good sense of humor, and specifically a sense of humor that is not only centered around entertainment, but it's centered around you wanting people to feel better. And I feel as though not many see that. Many think that you are easygoing. You could be very charismatic. You could be very funny. You could be very. People could refer to you as a person that is not very serious in these types of situations, but they don't know that deep inside of you, you're a very complex person. You have a very complex personality, and you've been through quite a lot, and that has made you learn your lesson that some people are really going through stuff out there, and you are there for them because you know what it's like to go through these types of stuff. With the Wheel of Fortune, I see you as a person that has been through a lot of cycles, good ones and not so good ones. I see a lot of experience, I see a lot of discernment. I see a person that with the Moon card has been in their dark nights of the soul, metaphorically speaking, or a person that has been through a lot of hardships that has made them really strong. And you can use that knowledge and experience and expertise to drag people out of their let's say misery. And I would advise the people around you to not take you very lightly, because I know that on the surface level you could seem like this, but underneath the cover, let's say, there is a lot of complexity going on that not everybody knows of. And also I feel you're a person that has been through quite a lot of stuff that required you to go through it alone. You're like that person that carries a lot, like that person that assumes a lot of responsibility upon themselves for the people they love. I see and sense that with this 10 of Wands here, that card. Hyper responsibility, and I'd like you to know that you've got a lot of people, even if I'm talking about, I don't know, kids or younger people, could be literally your kids. They may not be aware of everything that's going on, but they don't know how lucky they are to be supported by you, to be that protective person that holds their best interests and basically defends them when they're not looking. Not saying that you don't defend them when they're looking, just saying that you're a person that has a lot of complexity and enough complexity that makes you, let's say, a bit like humble to not want that attention back. Also, with this 7 of coins here, it's like a Spider Woman type of thing. It's almost funny, but I see you as a very experienced person. As I said, with the Ace of Swords here, you are someone who can be sharp, someone who can very well defend their boundaries. You're not afraid to defend your boundaries, you're not afraid to defend your loved ones, and you're really that type of 10-key person. Like, I feel you as a protective mother, I feel you as a protector in general, protector personality. And I would say I'm really sorry that not a lot of people see that, how much you contribute to the people that you love, because you're like that core member of the group, you know, that is very seriously thought of, and like, don't mess with them because they'll show you your place, you know. With the soul family card, the message that came in, you are a very family oriented person, protective of family. Could also be a person that is protecting family values quite vehemently. I feel like this card is would fall for someone, would come up for someone that has a restricted group of people that they very dearly protect and hold close to their heart. With the Transcendence card, I feel as though you have a spiritual opening. I feel as though you're welcomed to experience and to explore the spiritual realms. I mean, spiritual subjects, spiritual practices. You could have a lucky, let's say, you could have a lucky predisposition for that type of stuff. And one thing more that I'd like to mention is this knowledge, this spirituality is gonna enhance the protection that you give. So if you feel compelled to do any stuff with related to spiritual work, shadow work, self-awareness work, or whatever other stuff I don't know of that are on the spiritual spectrum, then this is your yes, this is your encouragement. This is gonna give you some sort of superpowers and it's gonna enhance your experience overall. So if you feel called to meditate, breath work, whatever, then this is your time to act upon it. People should be really grateful that you are that person that is eager to step out and speak for the, let's say, underdog, for example. You're a person that doesn't stand bullying. I see you as someone who can step in and stop abusive behavior. I see you as someone who is capable of speaking on the behalf of someone that is being treated not so nicely. I see you as taking a bullet for someone you love, and I see you as protecting the integrity of a group of people that you belong with or that you really love. And yeah, really beautiful energies here. Just a reminder to be more easy on yourself, be more gentle, and to not be afraid to ask for help. Because with these cards, I see a person that is prone to being alone, prone to protecting everyone by themselves and not accepting help. So that should be a reminder for you to not be afraid to be sometimes not in the first row of soldiers that protect others. Yeah, that's what I felt. You're a very strong personality. I see a dominant personality here, though in its complexity you can embody different attributes. For example, you could be just as happy and light-hearted and innocent when the time is right, and you have that discernment when it's time to switch and show your best parts in the respective situations that require you to. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope it really resonated. I hope you're more easy on yourself. I hope you're more gentle and self-loving towards yourself, and you deserve that protection and love you give. That's what I feel called to say. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. It's my pleasure to read these, and thanks for bringing in such beautiful energies for today. Like and comment, see how it resonates, and subscribe for more content, I guess. Thank you so much. See you. Welcome my second pile. I love the energies here. I love in all the piles, but I appreciate what I see really here. The question was, we are grateful to have you here, and this is why. Well, I'd like you to see this, like these two cards, closely. It's the happiness card and the joyfulness with the 10 of cups, and the first one being the sun. Let's say you're a very, very joyful person, very innocent. I see someone who has managed to save that innocence and inner child that basically was not taken away or covered by adulthood. I see a dreamy person. I see an inner child that has not been compromised. Somehow that's what's coming. Like with this card here, no matter what happened, you found the gentleness, you have kept to that inner innocence that is really, it's only specific to little children, and I really appreciate that quality, because I see a lot of people that are walking and they are really numb to their emotional side. I see you as connected. I saw here this card which said improvement, and it came here basically with these cards. You're a person that likes to see people improve. You're an improvement to their emotional state. Like the image that comes to mind is a person that, like a child that comes to their parents that are like a bit confused and frustrated, and that child comes in and basically brightens their mood, makes them not forget that the reason for them being happy is the child, and for them feeling very grateful to have that innocent presence in their life. With the meditation card here, because it's called that way, I see someone here that likely, like I like to refer to a person that has managed to uncover themselves from their traumas, for example, or you have that opening in yourself that keeps spontaneity, innocence, and basically your inner child. You keep them. You somehow have these qualities of innocence that as I'm repeating myself. They are present in you. You didn't lose them. Congratulations, that's very rare to see. And I'd like to tell you that you have brightened quite a lot of people's moods with your presence. You brought a lot of optimism and an outlook on stuff and affairs that brought a lot of like light at the end of the tunnel, you know? I see a lot of people who could have fallen into spirals of negativity, and you being there among them made them feel better, made them not fall like in those deep dark emotions, and you didn't let them spiral. Like your presence didn't let that happen somehow. With the sun card here, and especially with the sun represented here, you're not selective with your love. And I like to see that it's not a coincidence that the rose quartz here, this stone, came in that reading. You are or you have the capacity to love unconditionally, and it's also that childlike love that sees no personal benefit or nor it seeks a personal agenda. You are a person that could also be idealistic, and you could have that grand vision of people coming together and like building castles. Like you'd like to see the world built with this type of intent and this type of joyfulness that these two people are building here. I'd like you to like see that. You'd like to see the world radiate that same innocence and joy that you show. With this card here, I see a lot of people in this pile that have undergone some sort of other people's opinions, and you could have people saying to you like, you can't be that innocent, you can't be that naive, you can't be that gullible sometimes, but that's all reflection of their own insecurity. I see a lot of people here that are gonna say you can't survive with that mindset, you can't make your way through life and succeed with that type of mindset, that you're too idealistic, you're way too in the sky, you're not with your feet on the ground, and you don't know what it's like to live in the real world and experience hardships. That's all a projection. If you've been through that, that's a projection of their own ignorance or their own closing of the heart. And I'd like you to not also judge them, but to refer to them as people who as well were hurt, and they unwillingly perpetuate that mindset of survival and I have to survive, I have to take things from others in order for me to thrive. But you know deep inside that this way of the heart that you're following is not compatible at all with that type of mentality of survival. You're much better in your perception than most people. I'd like to give you that. With the Three of Pentacles here, this card, you're someone who is very beneficial of a presence in people's life in the way that you give people hope, you give people a sort of reassurance that things cannot get worse, things will not get worse, or at least that if it gets really worse, then we are together in this, that they are not alone, and that they can rely on you somehow for things to not get worse. That dreamy stuff I was telling you about is also coming with this card. It could also signify that you're a water sign. That type of idealistic thinking or feeling is, I guess, specific to most water signs, though I don't say that other signs are not able of doing that. It could be also that you're a water sign, or I ascribe innocence and that type of energy to Cancer, to the Cancer sign. And I'd like you to know, I don't know if people told you, but you are an improvement, sorry. You're an improvement to people's lives. This card here came, no accident, it came here. Just as I said in the first pile, you have the capacity to access and channel and bring in stuff that is spiritual in nature. You have a spiritual connection. Could also be a starseed. I feel that with those energies here. This card, I guess, it's the Lover's card. And it's in reverse. It's a sign for you to take care as well as you do of other people. Sorry, you should be taking care of yourself in that same quality. It being in reverse could mean for me that you're lacking self-love. You're struggling a bit to find self-love. Somehow it comes easily for you to love people, but it's hard to feel that love back or to love yourself in that specific way. You're also someone who likes to see the best in people, but somehow you struggle to do that for yourself. With the Six of Cups here, I see a very beautiful, youthful person. I see a person that didn't get enough compliments, that they are really beautiful. I see a person that she's watching herself in the mirror, and I don't know, it's upright, but I feel as though you didn't get enough caretake, or somehow you were not taken care of as it should have been. This card also could be indicative of some past traumas or parts of yourself that are stuck in the past. Because let's not forget, it's the Six of Cups, and I guess it's the card of the past. You could be also reminiscing of the past, and you're prone to being nostalgic at times. But overall, I sense this group has a sort of group of people or loved ones that say that really take their interest to their heart, but I don't know why you're isolating. I don't know why sometimes like you lack trust. Yeah. I also see you as someone who is, let's say, vibing or giving a lot of positive energy with people. I see that with this card because we got here butterflies, and I've got a lot of people that are supportive of you. Though with these cards it feels though as you're not aware of them, of their presence somehow. And yeah, the reading came here to remind you that there are a lot of people that are grateful and thankful for your presence and support in their life, for bringing in that optimism and positivity. So I love that it came here this way. But yeah, I hope it resonated. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for being so awesome, so beautiful inside, and for keeping your inner child intact, because that's very rare. Also, for some of you, this pile will be their soul journey, or their life purpose is somehow linked to discovering their inner child, if you feel like you haven't yet discovered. And for some of you, meditation will be the way to discover that, to uncover those, or to reach that trauma resolution in which you'll feel like the bridge between you and your child self has been reestablished. So yeah, bring in lots of self-love and listen less to other people's stories and beliefs because they don't belong to you, negative ones at least. And with this card, let's say you should be better taking care of yourself, because the love you give you should receive. And there is a lot of people you are participating in their there are a lot of people that are yet to uncover the importance in their life, like long term are gonna see that you were irreplaceable, that you were a person that gave quite a lot and didn't expect anything in return. So I'd be proud if I were you. Thanks for watching, leave a like, comment below how it resonated, and subscribe for more content if you'd like to see it in the future. And yeah, stay safe and thanks for watching. Bye. Welcome to my third pile. If you've chosen the opalite stone, and this reading is for you. I got here a very interesting individual because these cards are very intense. And I've got here also, why I'm saying that, because I've got here the white card or the blank card. First off, we have the Strength card and the Page of Cups. You know, it's a little contradictory what I'm gonna say, but please hang on, because I'm gonna explain. We got here the Courage card and Playfulness. We got here a person that is able to hold lots of contradiction, and you can hold polarities. And with the white blank card here, I see like people don't know what to expect of you. Sometimes you could be very unpredictable, but let's concentrate on the question that I've got, or the subject was, we are grateful to have you and here is why. I see here like a trickster person, to be honest. A trickster person that has very good intentions. Like I see you playing people or playing with people but for their own benefit. I see you as someone who is good at outsmarting people, good at watching things from a broader perspective, or let's say you're good at catching a manipulator or a thief or a person that has not very good intentions. Because with the Strength card I got here a person that loves to keep the people that are not so well intended, to keep them on a leash, literally here. And you can do that basically because of that Page of Cups, which has that playfulness, has that innocence. As if though for this pile I got here a person with a heart that sees matters that are not visible to the mind. I see a good intended person. I see also a loner with lots of swords here as well, because we have, well, here it's the Two of Wands, but here it's not Knight of Swords, and that's I guess the Page of Swords. You're a person that could be defensive also, defensive in a positive way. You're not afraid to say your word, you're not afraid to speak your mind. Also, you're not afraid to defend or to discuss arguments. And let's say you're someone who, for example, has friends and other people that you're capable of defending, even though they're not related closely to you, you're still gonna defend them, because you've got here like standards, you've got here some beliefs that you won't stand up for things or people not treating you right, or other people being treated right. If they are gonna be bullied, for example, like just like the first pile, you're gonna step in and basically defend them. With the integrity card, I'd like you to know that people know, see, and you know that you have integrity. With the change card in the reverse, you're someone that is very stable and doesn't like when things get in rough, or in a sense unpredictable. You like being calculated, you like protecting others through that sense of assurance or security or stability. With the Ten of Swords, you're also like, just like the first pile, I got here a lot of references, a person that has been through a lot and has managed to transform and convert all that energy into positive stuff. Like with the Ten of Swords, it speaks most likely of experience and knowledge and discernment here, because it's the sword's energy. And with this card here, I want to say that you could be a person that is very lonely, that doesn't let people inside their heart, but you should be doing that more, because you deserve it. And you may not be very emotional, I sense here with this card, but you really mean well. And for some surface level people, you will seem cold and detached, but you're actually deep inside the Page of Cups. You're just very good at not showing your emotion. With the Two of Wands here, you're a good person at when it comes to making plans and organization, discipline, and keeping your word. Like, I get people respect you for you keeping your word and basically not saying one thing and the next day it changes. Like, I see a person here that knows how to say something and follow it through. I like here that this card went out, because for some of people in your life, they will not see who you truly are. They're gonna project a lot of insecurity, a lot of their own stuff upon you. You seem to be a very clear mirror for them, and they're gonna basically judge you or impose or project stuff upon you that is not yours. And the good news is that you know that, and this card, I guess, came here to congratulate on that. And I sense with this pile situations in which you'll be accused, in which people will say, oh, you have this and that and those intentions, and you don't have the best intentions, but deep inside you know what you're doing. And it's almost funny, because people are gonna project a whole lot upon you with this card here. And yeah, that's not gonna be very pleasant, but I see you as a strong person that is not likely to give in and be influenced by that. You should be a person that is very logically oriented, structured, and I see a lot of people that admire that part of you, that encourage that part of you to be like, I see someone who has enough knowledge that people come by and can ask for advice, They could ask you for information or experience or your expertise, or you could have a field of study, or you could have some sort of knowledge, information that is capable of helping people. I see here counselors, for example, not necessarily a person that works in counseling, but a person that has the ability to give guidance in that way. I see here a very argumentative person, a person that likes to debate a lot, and that likes to challenge themselves in their beliefs, challenge other people in their beliefs, and the people that really, for this pile, the people that are gonna watch are really good-hearted, but they like to keep that part of themselves literally to themselves, and like to throw tests at people, like I wanna see what you're made of, I wanna see your true intentions, and I'm gonna test them, so prepare. So well done for that capacity. That's really awesome, but sometimes it could be also having a shadow aspect in which you will be a little too much in your head. But somehow for this pile I don't have that. Yeah, it could be your shadow self, but I don't get lots of worry that this is gonna somehow get in the way, because I see you as someone who is capable of seeing through these patterns and basically change yourself for the better. With this card here, I see lots of buildings, and it almost makes me think that you're someone who is very knowledgeable and has read a lot of books. You have a lot of stories to tell. You have a lot of good and entertaining stories to tell, actually. And you could be a person that when they enter the room, they are eagerly listened to. You have a lot on your mind to express. Yeah, you should be having such great conversations with people, and I see you as being rare. I see some people considering you to be very rare and intellectually gifted. I see you're like giving me professor vibes somehow, and you like cultivating that side of things in people. You like seeing intelligent people, you like hanging around intelligent persons, and you hate or detest superficiality. You like complexity, you like people that think deeply, feel deeply, and experience their life on let's say broader level, deeper level than the usual stuff that you see. I also see here someone that is not very eager to let people in their lives. I see a private person that comes up here with the change card, and also with this card, because it strikes me as a card or a person that is represented here that is closed off somehow. Like you are a loner as well, like the first pile, I guess. But please don't isolate yourself like this, because I got here people that enjoy your conversations. I got here people that are eager to listen to you. You could have audience, or you are very entertaining. I see a person here that is capable of giving to the world intellectual value. You could be writing books, you could be creating courses, you could be, I don't know, starting a YouTube channel about intellectual stuff, or about concepts, or about beliefs, basically anything that is related to the mind, because I got here a lot of swords energy. And with this card here, let's not forget, we are yet to expect quite a lot of stuff from you, and it's the unexpected. Like we are yet to see your full performance. Like keep that in mind, that somehow there is something in the future that is still gonna unfold. Like, you're not yet to your fullest potential. You're not yet experiencing or expressing your full potential. And yeah, I wanna say that I admire your inner compass, your morality, your integrity here with this card, because I got here very people connected to their conscience. So thanks for being one of them, and yeah, thanks for having that integrity quality. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked it. I hope it resonated. If you like the content, please leave a like, subscribe to see more, and comment below. Let's see how it resonates. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna move to the next pile. Bye. Welcome my fourth pile. This is your reading if you chose this crystal here. And let's begin with the fact that this is interesting that I got here two cards that are the same. It's basically the star in reverse and the star here, which is also in reverse. And yeah, I'd like to ask you, like, are you someone who started a page or started a business or has some sort of activity or thing that is capable of making them like famous in a way, but you're holding back because these cards suggest that you're not willing to express fully or to give to the world the things that you create, and somehow it's holding you back. I'm gonna come back to that message because that's quite interesting to see two cards repeat themselves and both in the reverse. Why I got here that message in the first place was with the card recognition, but what's interesting that it came with this card, which means recuperation, but it's in reverse. You strike me here with these energies as a person that is introverted or is very not interiorly, I don't know what I said. It's a person that is very inwardly mobile. Like, I see a person that is not very public. I see a private person somehow, but I sense as though in your life you're gonna reach the recognition. And also with the stars, these stars, because there are two cards. The question was, what are people grateful for? I got here like really strong energies of a person that is either an artist or a person that creates content. And it's as though the messages are pushing me to say, you should be making yourself more, should be gaining more exposure. Because you don't know yet how many people could watch you with this card, and you don't believe in yourself with the self-trust card. Like, for this pile, I'm seeing a person that really undermines themselves, like really holds their standards about their self-image really low, and for some of you really, your self-image, self-esteem is gonna be impacted. I see a person here with the Queen of Swords that is capable of a lot of handling a lot of attention, handling a lot of critique even. That's gonna come after you deal with that inner critic of yours, though. But you have that good capacity to endure. Like, it's almost interesting because with these cards here, with a lack of self-trust, people are not likely to say that you're a person that has a soft skin somehow. Like, people would refer to you as being a person that has really a tough skin, like an armor, but deep down inside you're really insecure. But that's gonna change, don't worry. like I got here people that are gonna be recognized and valued and grateful for, that are gonna be like starting a page or being exposed to the public. With the lack of self-trust here card in reverse, that's self-trust card in reverse. You don't trust yourself to bring yourself in that space of abundance. With the beginnings card also in reverse, you're holding yourselves back. Also, this card here is in reverse. That's the person that's also holding themselves back. It's as though you're fearful of quitting or leaving your comfort zone. And it's interesting, this last pile is giving me an energy of not being recognized by yourself, not believing in yourself, not seeing your true value. And I got here people that for some reason, as I said probably in the last videos, your perception of yourself has been meddled with, has been messed with somehow, and you don't see yourself in a true light. Like you see yourself in a more darker lens. You like to criticize yourself, and the reason why this video will end it on your page, I believe, it's because I got here a lot of people that are appreciating you, like appreciating the things you create, your capacity to create unique stuff, and the things you work on are really giving a signature. And you can't give that to yourself. Like I see you receiving that, even not receiving, because like I would expect you to be hesitant to compliments. I would expect you to be questioning their motives when someone gives you positive perspective or appreciation or a compliment. I see you as questioning why are they doing that? Why are they trying to? What are they trying to achieve? You can't hold these. You don't let people in somehow, and at the same time you don't recognize yourself. Like with the recognition card, you don't recognize your talents, your skills. Like I have a person here that knows quite a lot of stuff, like has a lot of experience in a specific domain. For example, if you are, I don't know, painting, you should be, for example, having quite the experience, but you're not giving that to the world. You're holding it to yourself. That's strange here, because a lot of I sense here people that are waiting for your content. I see people eagerly expressing their gratitude and appreciation for the work you do, but that's not happening because you're holding yourself back from new beginnings, from committing yourself to get these efforts shown to the world. And it's quite strange because I got here with this card here, by the way, this one, sorry, you could have a best friend, a person that really encourages you and you feel like as though you could run the world and overcome lots of obstacles with that person, but on your own you are not capable of doing that for some reason. Like I see here a person that is family oriented with the Four of Wands, because I'm trying to reference a family card. You need somehow the support and encouragement of the group for you to move on in your life, to feel the security that your back is being defended somehow, and for you to get outside the comfort zone you really have to like have that assurance from your loved ones, and that's okay. For some of you as well, because I got here like people that could be in acting, they could be an actor, you could be someone that likes like I see changing costumes a lot, like I see dramas here played, That could be for some of you because that's general reading. But I sense here a very artistic potential and a person that likes the spotlight but is really hard on themselves and is having a hard time admitting that, but they can do a very good job professionally, and if they were only to believe in themselves. With these two star cards, you could also be in some sort of depletion mode or experiencing a sort of a burnout even. And yeah, don't take that reading as a rush, and don't rush into your life just because the reading said this stuff. Just a reminder that you're doing much better than you actually believe. And yeah, basically I would reference lots of people that are close to you, and I would ask them for their honest opinion about you, and I would guarantee you that you would be surprised how well they see you. Yeah. Your encouragement here is to take the spotlight, and by doing so you're gonna make lots of people happy, and lots of people, the first one being you, because you're gonna get the recognition here. Because it's the Three of Pentacles, and it speaks of a cooperation or a group of people that are gonna recognize your talents, you know. And yeah, with the recuperation card in reverse, I guess take your time to charge, take your time to recharge, I'd say, and all the more optimistic outlook upon your skills, because I got here lots of people that are experiencing lots of gratitude towards your professional experience, expertise, and professional opinion overall, but somehow you're not experiencing that same level of gratitude towards yourself in that way. So yeah, people are really grateful. I'm relating the question, are really grateful for your presence, like you're giving a lot of professional enrichment to the people you are surrounded with. So give yourself the permission to receive compliments, give yourself the permission to be praised, because you really deserve it. And yeah, give yourself little treats, because basically you deserve them with these cards. I see someone who is very hard on themselves and has managed to somehow cover their self-image by some sort of imprinting, I guess, or limiting limiting beliefs about themselves. You could be also perfectionistic. You could be someone who likes to believe that if I'm gonna be content with myself, then I'm gonna stop evolution. That's not right. That's not correct. Even though you're gonna see your beauty and perfection and the way that you've been through stuff that has made you who you are right now, you shouldn't be expecting that if you were to praise yourself, you're gonna stop from evolving. That's not true. No matter where you are, no matter how much praise you receive, I see you as someone who is gonna persevere and seek that evolution, not because they fear they're gonna reach a standstill, but just because it makes them happy, it makes them feel excited. And yeah, I see there is nothing bad in appreciating yourself. That's not gonna stop your evolution. That's gonna enhance you. That's gonna place a better starting point or a better foundation for your career or for the things that you're bringing in. And with these both star cards, I see someone here that is gonna be experiencing fame or recognition or public recognition, just hang in there and be patient, because that's all it takes for you right now, is to sort out the mental health when it comes to your perception of yourself, because and also with that, because you really need it, you need that shift of consciousness. Also, I wanted to say with this card here, if you got a best friend here, ask them to support you somehow, like ask them temporarily, for example, to give you the helping hand, and don't be afraid to rely on them, at least temporarily, when you sort things out about yourself. And yeah, they are willing to help you, by the way. I see that here with the cards, so don't be hesitant to ask for help, especially when it comes to that best friend, because they're not gonna let you down. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it resonated. If you liked it, then I don't know, leave a like, comment below, and if you like the content, please subscribe, because I'm gonna upload more. And see